If I asked you what a woman is, what would you say?
Let's say a human being with boobs. You just start there.
Yeah, I mean, the dictionary is quite straightforward. It just says a human, adult, female, right?
No, a lot of people. Yeah, see, that's a little getting confusing. The whole he, she, they. That's getting a little.
And I'm not sure why, really. It's a bit like this whole issue of transgenders in sport. It's like I support all trans rights to fairness and equality.
Me too.
But not where you have people born to obvious physical superior bodies.
Me too.
Transitioning and then thrashing the women at their sport.
I totally agree. And I will say this, and everybody's going to hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact. Like, if you want me to call you a her, I will, because that's what you want. But that doesn't make you a woman just because I call you a her and just because you got a surgery.
Because people do feel that there's...
All right, guys, so if you haven't heard, there's been an attempted cancellation of Macy Gray because she spoke her mind about the fact that there is biological sex, there is male and female, there is man and women, and just because you change your parts around, get some surgeries, take some hormones, or block your puberty does not make you a female or a man. It does not make you a man and a woman. It does not mean that you know what it is like to be a woman or go through womanhood or girlhood, and vice versa when it comes to men or manhood. So Macy Gray spoke this clearly, and it's refreshing when a celebrity says stuff like this, because most celebrities are scared of, I don't know, not, being invited to the cool kids club in Hollywood anymore if they speak just like basic facts, because everybody's scared of hurting people's feelings. But anyway, there's another half of this clip. We're going to listen to that, react to that, and then I'll give you a bit more of my commentary.
Whatever you like
in terms of
a gender, right? That's the freedom we live in.
Absolutely.
But actually, you can't change the mechanics of biological sex. They are what they are.
Well, just women go through just a completely unique experience, and surgery or finding yourself doesn't change that. Being a little girl is a whole epic book, and you can't have that just because you want to be a woman.
I mean, that when people like J.K. Rowling have said this, they get attacked, they get abused.
Yeah.
The cancel culture mob comes from me. She gets called transphobic and so on. You might get the same for saying it.
But it's the truth. And I don't think you should be called transphobic just because you don't agree with, there's a lot of, judgment and throwing, stones at people for just.
I 100% agree with Macy Gray, and it's funny how the wokes always scream cultural appropriation when it's not even appropriate. For some reason, a bunch of biological men trying to co-opt and appropriate girlhood and womanhood, that's totally okay. That's yes, queen, that's amazing, we should celebrate it. And the thing is, like Macy Gray, I am totally supporting the LGBTQ plus community. I am a part of that queer community, and I support the rights of them, and I think they should be treated equally. But erasing and the erasure of women, womanhood, girlhood, and female spaces and female sports is not equality. That's actually a privilege. You're getting more than everyone else. And I will respect anybody's pronouns. However, you cannot make me or force me to say anything I do not want to say, but I will respect you when I feel to respect you if you respect me. The thing is like you want everyone to respect trans women and trans men, but especially when it comes to the activism era of that, when it comes to trans women, you don't respect women. You don't respect our voices, our feelings, and how we feel about this whole situation, but we must bend over, bend the knee, bend over backwards, shove our heads up in our own ass to respect you and your feelings. I would never, ever, ever dare try to disrespect someone who is transsexual, who's been through gender dysphoria, and say that I know what it's like to be trans, I know what it's like to have gender dysphoria. From what I heard, it's a living hell. And just like there's womanhood and girlhood, there is a journey of being transgender. And I would never try to co-opt that or take that away from someone or belittle that by saying like anybody can experience that. I know what it's like to be trans. That's not such a big deal. Anybody can have those feelings. You know what I mean? Like, I respect your journey as a trans person. I respect the stuff that you had to go through as gender dysphoria or body dysmorphia. I respect that. Why can't you respect girlhood and womanhood? And what's wrong with being trans? It's like this idea of almost trying to put shame on the idea of being a transsexual or being transgender. Why aren't you proud of just being trans? What is wrong with that? It's like you want to get rid of the idea of trans and just be a woman or just be a man. I feel like there's some sort of self-shame in this idea of being transgender because you don't like the word in itself. Anyway, there were some people that came out from the LGBTQ plus community. I believe a black trans woman came out in support of Macy Gray, which is thankful and amazing. I'm glad she's getting some support.
Good evening, everyone. My name is comedian Flame Monroe. I am a transgender woman or person, however you describe it, and this message is directly for Macy Gray. Macy Gray, I want to tell you out the words of my mouth from my portion of the LGBTQIA plus community that I wholeheartedly support you and thank you for seeing the real world for what it is. I do not believe that you are transphobic or homophobic or any other kind of phobic. I believe that you know science and biology because here are the three things. Gender is a fact, identity is how you feel, and sexuality is your desire. And you are absolutely right, because until you have the heart and mind of a woman, I don't believe that you could ever possibly be a biological woman. Trans women are trans women. Trans men are trans men. Women are women and men are men. It is as simple as that. There shouldn't be any argument about this.
However, some people were saying Macy Gray kind of backtracked and took it back, and I don't actually think she did take it back. I saw the tweet, and I'm paraphrasing, but she just kind of said like what she said was being misinterpreted or people were misunderstanding her, but she never took back what she said. She never said, oh, I take back what I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to go to the cult camp now and get re-educated. She never said those things, so I don't actually think it was a backtrack. From what I read from her statement was like, you're trying to take what I said and say that I'm hateful or I'm transphobic, and that's not what I meant. Therefore, if that is what you're getting out of my statement, you are misinterpreting or misunderstanding me. That's what I got from her statement, but other people were saying that she was backtracking and are so sick of these celebrities backtracking. I didn't take it as a backtrack. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think of this statement from Macy Gray. Do you think she should have kept her mouth shut? Are you happy when... I'm not saying that she's the most high-profile celebrity, but she still has some respect in the music world. Are you happy when these people speak out, or do you not care about when celebrities talk? They should just shut up anyway. Do you agree? The thing is like Pierce Morrison said at the beginning that this is such a confusing topic. It's not a confusing topic. It's confusing because people are too scared to freaking speak out, and I'm so done with people all of a sudden just like killing their own brain cells by pretending they forgot what a female or a man is, or a man or a woman is, or a male is. Like, that's why it's confusing, because people are sitting there like, oh, I don't know what to say, what should I say? Just say what the fuck the fact is. Say what the biological, the science is, what it is. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. Are you sick of people holding their tongue, or do you just not give a fuck? Let people just say whatever they want to say. Let people erase the idea of women and womanhood and women's spaces. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to get notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel any further, you can donate. My PayPal and Cash App link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop, links down below, and links to all of the internet platforms I'm on, my socials, so all the ways to support me and all the ways to contact me for business is always in the links down below. And I also have my second channel, Speak Freely, links down below, and you guys have an amazing day. Bye!